5 years. I've been doing this for 5 years. Man, it's been a while. My content has drastically changed. From just recording with a fucking iPod, me playing Smash Brothers, to full-on top 10s, reviews, in-depth analyses, like Fuck Shit McDickhead, What's-Miss, the 3-part Christmas special, solo missions, which is coming up. I've improved. But some of my stuff is still shit. But some of my stuff is also still really good. And I'm counting down the 5 best and the 5 worst videos I've made on this channel. Only stuff on this channel. No MeCast videos, no DPX animations, which means no Caillou and DPX. None of that. This is my channel, because this channel is 5 years old. So, let's get right into it. But before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, and leave a comment, and you'll be a loyal subscriber.
Oh, chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5 is my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about
Somewhere back in, 2017, I weirdly felt the urge to make a lot of top 20 lists for the best games on each console, like classic console. Specifically the N64, the NES, the Sega Genesis, and the Super Nintendo. That last one is the worst one. The list, not the console. I think the console is actually the best one. I think the order still holds pretty true, with the exception of maybe swapping 2 entries or something. The problem though isn't the list, but rather the video itself. This is my first video where I discover that I can have music playing in the back while I'm talking. However, since I didn't quite know how to make that work properly, you can barely hear me talking. What's up guys, DPX here, I'm back with some more of the top 20 greatest SNES games. Not that you'd want to hear me talk anyways, because I didn't even make a script, which means I had to think of all this on the fly, which means it's bad.
Oh, chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5 is my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about
There is no deny that I am a really big fan of Smash. My favorite franchise. I even started off as a Smash Brothers YouTuber. But when Smash Ultimate was coming out, I was beyond hyped. And I made a huge Smash Bros. Franchise video called, well, a huge Super Smash Bros. Franchise video. And this is pretty much a retrospective on the whole franchise. The video isn't really made well, but it's funny. Especially when I'm playing the original game with an emulator. But the thing that puts this video on my favorites list is because it's a big video about my favorite game franchise. And the franchise that made me start my channel in the first place. It's almost like a thank you to Smash Brothers for being my favorite.
7, 5. Number 4.
Hidden Gems is a series on my channel where I talk about games that were criminally overlooked or criminally underrated. Most of which don't deserve to be, and rather deserve to have more people playing them. Well, I made an episode about Crash Bandicoot Purple and Spyro the Dragon Orange, which are 2 games that are Crash and Spyro crossovers, but they are terrible, and that means they're not hidden gems. A lot of the shit I said wasn't even true, or even believable, and they didn't even sound true anyways. Like I said, the game was good. Okay, let's be real. Crash and Spyro are 2 of the most iconic video game characters of all time, and deserve a better crossover than this. I mean, just look at these games. Do they even look like they could be hidden gems? Didn't think so. Also, just want you to know, this just won't be in the top 110 that I have coming soon. It's not a hidden gem.
7, 5. Number 4.
Man, was What's-Miss really fun to make, but there was one problem. I wasn't that good when it came to the ability to edit shit at the level required for such a series, but by my 3-part Christmas special should be an indicator of what type of videos that What's-Miss would be if they were to come back. And I think I'm going to bring it back. While Santa Claus Conquers the Martians and Long Live Santa were good games and movies to make videos on, the video itself goes to the Last of the Rudolphs. What this video is a funny video about Rudolph movies, specifically the one from 1948 for about 2 minutes, Rudolph Shiny New Year, Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July, and the Rudolph movie from 1998. It was a continuation of the finale of What's-Miss, where I covered a couple of Rudolph movies that were pretty bad, and this one was just funny. All these movies are bad, and it was fun to shit on them, for the most part. And the end of the video I thought was cool, where I gave them all fake reviews while wearing a sexy reindeer hat. It was honestly pretty fun to make, and I really like how it turned out. If you're wondering where the next reading comments is, don't worry, I gotcha. Should expect one fairly soon. But it was always a fun video series to make, and I always found it funny just reading some of the ridiculous comments I receive sometimes. Wanna know what isn't suitable for a series like that? One that is more important. That's what the video was called. This one is more important. It's bad for a few reasons. 1, no script. 2, it's a serious video about how a user with the name Green Pickle kept fucking harassing me. And 3, the video is in 144 fucking p. That was a glitch that happened a lot with my editor before it got updated, but I didn't even try to fix it, as I could have just re-uploaded it and it would have been fine. The whole video was just a situation that was really not handled the best, and I probably shouldn't have made a video about it at all in retrospect, but it exists and I have to deal with it. I have a lot of series on my channel, but one unique one is What If They Were in Smash? It's a series where I ask for any character on Twitter or Discord, and I explain how I'd react if they were in Smash. I even got a new one coming soon. I think the one I like the best is the first episode. This was such a unique interaction with my viewers, getting people to send me requests, and I talk about how I'd react if they were in Smash. Characters like the Joker, Dex Dog Detective from Food Fight, or even fucking Martin Luther King. The first one's the best because the second episode is a little too long, and the third episode had an editing problem, and I had to go an alternate route, and the quality of the video kind of suffered. But the first one is my favorite, and it's funny too. I usually don't rewatch my own videos. It's just not something I do. But this is a video of mine that I can honestly watch anytime. Plus, it's got Gus in it. Congratulations, Gus. You're in one of my favorite videos.
What kind of pencil do we take again?
Number 2. Take a number 2.
Looks like you took a big number 2.
What's up, guys? DPX here. Gonna play some Super Smash Bros. Wii U.
Look, I tried to be fair to myself by not including any of my very older videos, but I just had to include my first video on this channel. My first video was me doing classic mode in Smash for Wii U as Mr. Game & Watch. Now, first, Mr. Game & Watch wasn't even my main, so I don't know why I even did classic mode with him. I should have done it with someone like Shulk, who I played with a lot. And second, I had already done classic mode as every character, including Mr. Game & Watch. Plus, I didn't even have a camera or a tripod or a capture card, so I had to use my mom's iPod stacked up on a bunch of games on a chair. Again, you may be saying, oh, DPX, you're going a little too hard on yourself. It's only your first video. Yeah. And if it wasn't my first video, this video would be deleted. Some of my earlier videos that I also hate are my Xbox 360 review, which is a stupid fucking video, and some video about a leak I did. But this one is just poorly made. I guess maybe I could have included my Xbox 360 review, but I just like shitting on this one because it's my first one. But I gotta start somewhere.
What kind of pencil do we take again?
Number 2. Take a number 2.
Looks like you took a big number 2.
One thing I started doing recently is DPX Solo Direct. I know it's not an original thing, as I'm kind of ripping off Nintendo Directs, but, you know, that's sort of the point. I made one in August of 2019, after a 7-week-long hiatus, and one earlier this month, on the 1st. Both were to give you updates on what you expect coming soon. They're just a lot of fun for me to make, but I have to pick one. And picking one of these, like when someone asks me if I prefer pizza or burgers. But the August one is pizza, and the January one is a burger. And I've settled on pizza, aka the August one. Though the January one was the first video of the new decade, the August one was my first video for a while. With the January one, I had made another video only 2 days before that. With the August one, I've only made a video 7 weeks before that. Also, the reveal of Caillou and DPX Season 2, opening the Direct, I thought was a nice way to come back. Not to mention the reveals for Fuction McDickhead, Christmas Special, Trash Royale, and Lil Kermie were all either really funny or really good. I love the one from January, as I even remember working on that the most, as I did that most recently, and I love it too. But the one from August reminds me of how good it felt to finally be back.
Number 1.
Around my more early years on YouTube, I made a collab series with my friend Kyle, /Kyle the Reaper, /Abyssal Reeve, /Tamashi, whatever the fuck else he decides to rename himself next. The series was called Mascot Wars, basically a series where we compare video game mascots, and I hate to say it, but my least video is a collab video, and it is Avatar versus the Mii. But you wouldn't have known it was a collab. Here's the main problem with the video. I'll show you a clip. Like full volume. I'm cutting stuff out. Here's a clip. Did you even realize that that was part of the video, or did you just think it was a still image? But that was the whole video. For almost 10 fucking minutes. What happened here was we were actually discussing points for each character and which one is better, but I forgot to turn on the mic. Just a simple mistake led to a 10-minute still image with no sound and ruined a collab and made it not even really a collab. I don't even know why this video isn't even deleted yet. And what's worse is that this one has the most views out of all of them. All the Mascot Wars. Why out of all of them it has to be the worst one?
Number 1.
5 years. Over 900 videos. Which is my favorite? Well, Fuction McDickhead! Wait, there's like 5. Is it the first one? Was it Rip, Gus, and Slash, which wasn't even on this channel? Was it Returns? Was it Revenge? Was it Termination? Oh, I got the solution! Fuction McDickhead, the complete saga. Some of you guys who know me in person might have predicted this one, but I don't care. It's my list, my favorites, for my videos. This is the closest thing I have to a movie, and it's a compilation of a saga I made that spread across a year. I know, you're like, oh, saga between a year is nothing. Look at the MCU, 11 years. I'm like, well, do I look like Kevin Feige to you? I got my boys in it like Slash, Gus, Pat Luigi, Ramkit, Caillou, and more. And it helped me learn a little more when it came to editing. Some certain things I actually found out as I was making these videos, because I wanted to make them as good as possible. And it's also entertaining. In the complete saga, I also cut some guff, and it's just a fun movie I made, and with the amount of work and passion I put into this, it is easily my favorite video on this entire channel. Although I did say easily though, it wasn't easily. I really love some of my videos, and I really hate some of my videos. So both lists were pretty hard. But that's my list of my own videos that I like, in my opinion. So, what do you guys think? This has been me celebrating my 5-year anniversary. 5 years to the day I started this channel with a shitty iPod, recording myself playing Smash Brothers for Wii U. Now, I'm making full-on lists and I know how to edit and stuff, and it's really nice. So, yeah, thanks for watching me throughout the years, and thanks for continuing to watch me as I will be making some more content, and I hope you all get to watch it. See you guys, thanks for watching.